Even though Bobby is gone, 911 isn't forgetting him, especially because his sneaky replacement has already compensated for his absence in Season 9. The sad death of Peter Krause's 911 character occurred in Season 8. Since Bobby's death, the other first responders have struggled to move on. On the plus side, he has a quite adorable substitute in the ABC series. Maddie and Chimney welcomed their second child during the Season 8 finale of 911. The parents named their infant boy Bobby Nash Hahn, which is his full name. So, as the procedural drama show Season 9 debut approaches, Bobby lives on through the child in a significant way, particularly for Buck. During the 911 Season 9 premiere, Eat the Rich, Buck had a heart-to-heart with his nephew, whom we'll refer to as Baby Bobby from here on. Oliver Stark's character has struggled since the loss of Station 118's captain. Unfortunately, save for his sister's son, he hasn't been able to truly express his sadness to anyone in the episodes following Bobby's death. We must see more sweet moments between Buck and Baby Bobby as 911 Season 9 continues. If the firefighter can't confide in anyone his age, his nephew is the next best thing. The newborn can't fully take Bobby's place, of course. However, based on the moment he shared with Buck, he's doing a good job of filling in for him in this important aspect. Buck hasn't been faring well since Bobby's death, as the viewers first noticed at the end of 911 Season 8. Unfortunately, little has changed in 911 Season 9. His troubles are to be expected, however. Buck considered Station 118's commander to be a father figure, and losing that person has had a significant impact on his life. Bobby was Buck's confidant. Without him, the 911 main character hasn't had a way to express himself. He could always rely on his sister, who he is via proxy for Baby Bobby, Eddie, or any of his other buddies. However, it is not the same. Buck clearly does not feel comfortable talking to anyone, with the exception of his nephew. As fans learned during his talk with Baby Bobby in the 911 Season 9 premiere, Buck is feeling lost and overwhelmed. He doesn't do well with change, and losing Bobby has been the biggest change of them all. It also doesn't help that Buck is feeling jealous of Eddie and Hen's new partnership in and outside of Station 118 in the ABC series. It's safe to say that Buck is in a bad place at the start of Season 9. It's great that he has his nephew to turn to. However, at some point, he will need to talk to someone closer to his age, who can give him advice. Baby Bobby is quite cute, but he isn't a therapist who can help Buck through his grief. It's safe to say that Buck is in a bad place at the start of Season 9. It's great that he has his nephew to turn to. However, at some point, he will need to talk to someone closer to his age, who can give him advice. Baby Bobby is quite cute, but he isn't a therapist who can help Buck through his grief. Unfortunately, Buck's heart-to-heart with Bobby's covert replacement in 911 Season 9, Episode 1 did not miraculously cure him. In the future episodes, he will have to work through his problems and figure out how to improve himself. Buck's grief isn't limited to Bobby's death. His connection with Eddie isn't great either, especially since he moved back from Texas. Buck is clearly jealous of Eddie's bond with Hen. The two characters have partnered up as paramedics, and Buck appears to mourn his own partnership with Eddie. Yes, that could be an isolated occurrence, but it all boils down to the firefighter's difficulty with change. Bobby has left, Chimney has taken over as captain, and Eddie is working on the ambulance. Based on all of this information, Buck's 911 Season 9 plot, at least for the first half, will center on how he deals with change and Bobby's death. That meant there was little room for romance in his character path. So, fans of the ABC procedural drama shouldn't expect much buddy growth anytime soon. The good news is that Buck will soon have his own place. During a conversation with Decider, Stark said that his character will purchase a home that feels a lot more Buck. So Buck's situation isn't all bad. Plus, he has his nephew to confide in, which is nice and just what Bobby would have wanted in 911. Thank you for watching.